Hey workplace warriors, welcome to another video and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk with you about your accomplishments and possibly about the education statement or education section on your resume. Excuse me. I traveled this weekend and was in a very cold venue on yesterday, and so now I'm sneezing and coughing and my throat is a little scratchy. So I got back in town today and just pretty much went straight to lay down and take a nap to try and let my body start recovering. So and some of you all, I don't know, especially if you're from the South, you probably are familiar with cod liver oil, and it is actually what it sounds like, or what you might think it is. It is oil that is derived from the liver of the fish named or called cod, or the cod species, or whatever group of fish. So I feel like I'm about to sneeze right now. Excuse me. So please forgive me if I'm doing a little clearing of my throat and sneezing, and if my eyes look a little watery or my voice sounds a little funny, because I'm not 100% right now. So I am going to try and be brave and take a couple of teaspoons of cod liver oil before I go back down to bed for the night, because it is supposed to be one of those not concoctions, but it's one of those things that's supposed to be very beneficial to your immune system. But it does not taste the best. But my mom gave it to us when we were growing up, and so I'm going to go back old school instead of taking all of these other manufactured items. So enough of that. But about the accomplishment section on your resume, it doesn't really have to be a separate section. And if you remember from my last video a couple of days ago, I shared with you that when you list each of your jobs that you've held over the past 10 years, you can do a 1 or 2 sentence high-level summary of what the job is about. And then you can put up to 4, I recommend up to 4 bullet points of a combination of your core duties and responsibilities for the job and or your accomplishments. Those big time accomplishments, big projects, like for instance, we migrated at my current job, we migrated in 2019, because it was right before the pandemic. We migrated to or implemented the careers module of our current HRIS system that we have migrated to in 2018. So my team and I were responsible for training managers and employees on how to utilize that new aspect of the system. So I always include on my resume as one of my accomplishments that I developed training and facilitated the training to help managers and employees learn how to use a new module of our system, our human resources information system. And of course, we develop policies and procedures and all of that. So that's a big one, right there. And so I want you to look back on your career and think of your accomplishments and include at least 2 of your biggest ones. And you may not think that they're big, but the main thing you want to show is that you you possess project management skills, because most accomplishments involve some type of project management type skills, and you want to want people to assume or infer from those statements that you are organized, that you have attention to detail, strong attention to detail, or that you communicate well, or that your work positively impacts the company's budget. So think about all of those types of things, because any accomplishments that you have achieved on your job that have made the work environment, impacting the business's people, their money, excuse me, their money, or what is it? People, processes, or profits. So that means if you made the work environment better in some way, which most of the time that's going to be HR related. So HR people probably should have those types of accomplishments, or positively impacting the company's business profits by either saving the business money, or making more money for the business, causing it or enabling it or helping it or supporting it to make more money, or is processes, improving processes, creating new processes, streamlining processes to make business operations more efficient. Those are the types of things that employers are looking for. And so you don't have to have a separate section for accomplishments, because remember, we're trying to use that resume real estate as efficiently as possible. And I've already recommended to you that your resume be ideally no more than 2 pages, but definitely it should be no more than 3 pages, because and that's why sound job search wisdom tells you to only include the last 10 years of your employment, because that's very, very important, where you don't provide too much information and you don't make your resume too long, because then that becomes more like a vitae, which is a separate category of resume, if you will, that I will also touch on during this job search readiness series. I'll talk about that one in detail too after I finish my presentations on the traditional resume that I'm talking about right now too. And so also make sure that you are accurate about those accomplishments, and make sure that the people who you use as professional references are people who can corroborate or support your information regarding the accomplishments that you've achieved during your time with that particular company, because that will go a long way, and that will build your credibility with potential new employers. So I hope that you've gained value from this content. Lord, I apologize and I'm so nasal. I hope that you've gained value from this content. If you did, please smash the like button, let the algorithms know that this is great content that others need to see, so it'll help me to reach and help more people. Share the content with people in your network. Remember that I'm on a mission to help you live your very best career life, and the way that I do that is one video at a time. If you would like to work with me more closely, then all of that information will be in the description below. Also, I will be including information regarding my upcoming new cohort for my career search RX coaching program that will be coming up in March. And so I would love for you to join me if your job search skills are a little rusty and you need something more than just the videos that I release. I would love to have you to join my next cohort in March. And if you have any questions related to job search or HR, feel free to put them in the comment or leave me a comment. Comments and questions, I welcome them. And who knows, I may choose your comment or question to make it a focus of one of my videos, one of my upcoming videos. So just know that I am excited about receiving your comments and questions. Until next time, guys, I am going to take my nasally self. Going to end this video because this can't look pretty and can't sound pretty. But again, I hope that you will continue to join me for other videos, and also remember my Friday morning lives on my YouTube channel at HR by Namteek 167. And I look forward to seeing you again later in the week. Bye bye.